As a kid or a teen, what has been the worst punishment you've received? Maybe you had no money allowance to buy cookies at lunch. I can't believe now that some of the kids, they can't even go up to that little square thing that we had because it's all covered up with, like, supplies, like forks, knives, and napkins. So they'll never understand.
What square thing?
What are you talking about?
Like that little area where you can buy cookies. You know, like that little, like, window area?
No.
Oh, my God.
We all
Stop
went
it.
to different schools, Jamie.
Yeah.
Stop it. I work at a different school, and they had it there, too.
Were you a student during the Michelle Obama era?
That's the only way to say it.
Because we haven't experienced the same lunch.
Yeah.
Or maybe you couldn't go out with friends to the movies. A woman is completely fed up with her son and decides to give him a severe punishment. And I feel like if I were to receive this punishment, I do not think that I would last very long under those circumstances. But Addison, you said you had something that you do, so I'm going to let you go first.
Well, yeah, when I was a kid, my mom used to take my video games away from me and hide them in, like, ridiculous locations. Well, she thought they were ridiculous. But then after a while, I caught on because I would actually give in. But I'm like, wait a minute. I don't think she ever opens the box. She just takes the box and she thinks the game is in there. So I would purposely just take the disc out of all my games. And she'd be like, where is it? I'm like, I just pointed. It's right there. Here, take this one too and this one. Well, you take 3. Hey, I don't need them. Yeah, no, I want to learn my lesson. Seriously. Please. Yeah, I'm sorry. No, you're right. Take them away. It's okay.
Does your mom know that now? Like,
well, I'm 23. I don't think she cares. Oh, you mean did she know that?
Like, did she catch on?
Well, yeah, because then we got into another argument once. I'm like, by the way, she goes, you lost your game for another 2 weeks. I'm like, check the game. Do me a favor. Do you ever look inside the box? Ever? Do me a favor, sweetheart. Go take a look in the box.
Oh, my God.
Come on, Toots. Brother me softly. Let's see this. Open the box. And, like, later, it would be like SmackDown versus Raw 2011. I put 09 in there. Like, I'm not playing 09. So it just looks the same. She opens it like it says SmackDown versus. That's all she cares. She's not looking at the date. Mom's a blonde Long Island lady. She kidding me? She barely knows what weather it is. Oh, when it's cold outside, she has to let everyone know. Oh, it's so cold. Yeah, no crap. Oh. My God, she's the same person. You go to a diner, like if everyone knows everyone at the diner, like, hi, oh my God, Happy Easter. Oh my, I want to throw up. Like the Sopranos, those people. It's exactly what it is. Oh, sorry, Ma, I love you, but. Jeez. And I'm going down memory lane. What else is there? Oh, the way you park? That's another one. Oh, jeez. Just gets out of the car. Oh, when we used to have Grandma's handicap sticker, that was the best. She would just park sideways and go, it's okay. Throw it up in the rear view.
It's okay. I'm just handicapped. Is that what she would say?
Horrendous. If I lived my life the way my mom has taught me to live my life, I'd be, I don't know, I'd be a little more ambitious. But then again, wouldn't be the most brightest. She's smart when she wants to be smart, but then like when she has to play dumb, because they're the best. Long Island blondes are the best at that. They're so smart, but then after a while they'll know how to get underneath your skin. They'll play dumb, like, oh, is this how you do it? Oh, I didn't know. But then on customer service, when they're yelling the person, they have no problem. No, put your manager on the phone. I saw it. I have the PDF right in front of me. You want me to go back to my email? I'll go back to my email. It's like, where was the sophistication 2 weeks ago? Oh my God! You can't bring the Christmas tree or the garbage to the curb, but you have no problem getting what you need from the customer service people over the phone. All right, that's really all I have to say. Love you, Ma.
That was a performance. That was dedication.
My family is just one. We're 3: Mom, Dad, me. It's like the pitchfork portrait. Just put me in the middle. With 2 thumbs up. That's literally what it is. And like, we're not like a typical. There was no rules and regulations in my household. My dad was my best friend, and my mom was the only parent. That's what it was. My dad runs from my mom. Like when me and my mom get into an argument, my dad goes, "Oh, I'm gonna go have a cigar." Goes on the porch. He'll walk down the street, talk to a neighbor. Just get away.
I feel like that's like every household.
Yeah, but no. I have parents who like their dads are like the real hard asses. Like, hey, do your homework. Like, wow, my dad didn't care. Didn't even ask if I had homework. Like, never. My dad was just like, hey, want to do something? Now he's bored. Like, if he's home, he'll be like, hey, want to do something? Come on. Movies, something, fishing? Like, now. Like, you want to, like, I've never seen you like this. Like, let's go. You're 60. Like, come on, slow down.
Slow down.
Please.
Take it easy.
Now,
damn.
So, yeah, I have a fun household.
Damn.
House is way too big just for 3 people. That's why it's just ridiculous. They don't even sleep together. Like, Dad has his own area. Mom's got hers, and I got mine. It's just like Goldilocks and the 3
just
bears.
Roommates.
Yeah, living in the same. It's like a frat house of 3.
I feel like that's sadly the norm. I felt like even when I was a kid, I saw families doing that too. And I didn't understand it, but now I get why. Like, so maybe it's just better for sleeping. Like, my mom says that she sleeps in the living room because it's just, like, my parents like different sleeping habits.
Yeah.
Like, my dad likes it really hot in the room, and then he likes a lot of covers. My mom likes the opposite. She prefers it to be cold, and she likes less blankets, and so she prefers the living room. So, like, do you think maybe they just don't sleep next to each other because of
my mom's like
heat,
she
like-
starts hoarding her bedroom. There's all like this crap from like 2012 that like there's papers like in boxes from 2012 that mean
she's
nothing.
sleeping with papers?
No, she just puts them on the floor. I'm like, well, we got to throw this crap out. And she goes, well, we will. And then over time, just barrels and we're gonna be on A&E soon.
You guys are going to be on the Hoarder show.
Like my dad goes, this is not good. Like we gotta do something. I'm like, I know. We want to get her a small dog just to shut her up because she doesn't want a dog. But I know for a fact if we just get the dog and apologize later, it'll be much more beneficial for her.
Then she's gonna get like that pocketbook.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Keep her occupied. Anything that gets her out of the house and away from political news. Cable political news. I'm okay with her watching it, but like all the time, this is not healthy. You can't watch Fox News like you're watching the Super Bowl, and you can't watch CNN like you're watching the World Series. This cannot happen. You can't be rooting for freaking Tucker Carlson to get to the breaking story. Like, come on, Tucker, you get him, Tucker. I think my mom's clapping for like, I'm watching the Yankee game over the summer. I think she's clapping. She's on CNN watching something. I'm like, are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? Oh, I'm sorry to take time away from you guys, but I'm done. I'm done.
Oh, man. Addison, we love you.
I love you guys too.
So,
No, I don't.
to rephrase again, as a kid or a teen, what has been the worst punishment you've ever received because a woman is fed up with her son and decides to give him a severe punishment? So, Linda, I'm going to go with you. What is the worst punishment you have ever received?
Oh, where do I even start? So I did something as a kid, and this is when I first got my iPhone. I think I got like bad grades on a report card. I don't even remember what I did. Or I did something to my sister, either or. My mom used to threaten to take my phone away. And one time I did something really, really bad, and she took my phone for a whole year. Now, she didn't know at the time I knew where she was hiding it. So when she wasn't home, I would literally go into her room, go into the top dresser, and just take it out and go on my phone. And then when I hear the car going into like the driveway, I'd run into her room, shut down the phone, and put it in her drawer and keep doing that for like the whole entire year. And then when I got my phone back, she was like, oh yeah, I'm going to get you a new phone. And I was like, okay. And then I just was handed with a new phone, so... Yeah.
What did you do?
Word. A whole year?
That's a
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah.
Like that's 365 days.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Wow.
That's
What did you do?
12 months.
Wow.
I'm not gonna say. It was pretty bad.
Why? Linda, you have
That's
to.
the whole point.
It was pretty bad, Jamie.
Linda,
Did
you have
kill
to.
someone?
No.
Okay, so it's
But
not
Jamie,
that bad.
it was pretty bad.
Is it Catholic related?
No.
Okay.
Is it Snapchat related?
No. But it was pretty bad.
What is pretty bad?
Is it pictures related?
No.
Okay,
it
so it's not
video
that bad. Did you bully someone?
Wait.
She hit
She
someone?
didn't.
Oh, she
She
did.
didn't say no. It's video related.
Maybe.
Linda.
Someone was on World Star.
Oh, man. All right. I'll let Linda off the hook. Jess, what about you? What is the worst punishment you have ever received?
They're kind of neck and neck between my grandpa and my dad.
What do you mean?
What?
So when
I'm
hold
confused.
on, I'm getting there. So when I went to El Salvador as a kid, I think my cousin killed a baby chick with his armpit because we were just kids. We were like 4 or 5 at the time.
Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer was just a kid.
Yeah, no, it was by accident because he wanted to like hold it. No, he wanted to like hold it in his arm because chicks need heat. He ended up smothering it by accident, and he put the blame on me. So as punishment, my grandpa got an iguana. Obviously, we eat that. So he cuts off the tail in front of me, and I have blood all over my legs. And for the rest of the trip, I just had to witness animal mutilation. Like when we had chicken soup at my tia Zoila's, she's in an island in El Salvador. They literally hung a chicken upside down, cut off its head, ripped the feathers right in front of. Like I'm just standing there.
Was there a Santhorian priest?
No, no, but they ripped off the feathers, and then like an hour later, they're like, "Here's chicken soup." Like just
The chicken's head's hanging out of the
like,
pot.
how do you think it happens, bro?
like I know, but like as a kid, I don't want to see that. So like now when I see stuff like that, I'm like nice. Like when I see cow's feet, I'm like nice.
That was a random like thing to bring up. Like that's
Like they sell cow's feet at like butcher places,
Yeah.
But why
or like
is that,
even in the
like-
supermarket, like
Yeah,
the
cow
really
stomach.
Hispanic supermarkets, like in
Western
Western beef. Yeah.
Western beef, compare foods. you
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
Yeah.
I can't believe so because someone else put the blame on you. You had to suffer and watch animals be killed. I don't understand
That's
this
Hispanic
punishment.
culture for you, to be
Yeah.
quite honest.
It's like you killed the chick. Now you're gonna see what all these animals got to
Yeah,
go
literally.
through.
And you're gonna eat them.
My younger sister, when my older brother wasn't home, he went away to college. She would always blame something on him, and my dad's like, "I don't think it's him because he went away." Like they started slowly catching on that was her, but it was my brother, and I was just like, "Damn, y'all stupid."
So silly.
Yeah. And then with my dad, I mean now he doesn't hit me, but like he'll really yell at me or be disappointed, and I feel like that's so much worse than me as like a teen in high school growing up, because I used to get hit all the time. Like
Damn,
that.
I'm
Did you
so
get back?
sorry,
Did you fight?
Jess.
No. Huh? What happened, Jimmy?
I said I'm so sorry.
Oh no, I don't care now. Like now I'm just
Well,
like,
yeah,
if
but,
he
like,
hits me,
at
Hit
the
like how? Like hit
time-
like
I
a
just-
Hispanic parent hits you, or like hit like
Like-
abused.
like no, not abusive,
Okay,
but
so-
like the first thing he finds, just a quick,
Yeah.
yeah.
I used to tell my parents that I had CPS on phone dial. So
Oh my!
You know what my
Oh,
mom.
and then they would
They didn't-
guilt you
No,
into
no,
being
no.
like, "Yeah, call CPS.
You know what?
Yeah.
Take my kid away
Yeah.
from me." Yeah.
No, you know.
my mom didn't care at one point when I said I was going to call CPS on her. She's like, "Okay, do it." And I was like, "Fine, I will."
Yeah, no, my mom literally said, "Yeah, call him. Who's gonna take care of you? Oh, have fun. You gonna live with a family in Brighton Beach? Have fun. Have fun." I was like, "Oh, I didn't think about it. You gonna have siblings now? Yeah, have fun."
That's amazing.
Like, yeah. First of all, we don't know the number. It's 6. Come on. If we're gonna
like-
call CPS.
It's called 911.
Not even.
No.
We leave a voicemail on our home answering machine.
Hello, Nico. What about you? What's the worst punishment you've ever done?
Oof.
You've ever received?
Well,
So-
yes. Sorry,
Freshman year of high school.
thinking about all the things that you guys have done, and I'm just sitting here like, wow.
She's
Okay.
judging us.
I'm not. I'm just like, wow. That's some
She's
pretty
judging
severe
us.
punishments.
Freshman year of high
Freshman
school.
year of high school.
I got you.
I didn't like to do homework in high school, right? As I
Most
imagine
people.
we all didn't.
Yeah.
So I didn't do my homework in high school, and I was failing a lot of my classes.
Nice.
And we had this lacrosse playoff game the same day the report cards came out.
Oh, you got smothered.
So the report cards came, and my mom didn't let me go play in the game, and I got really sad, and we lost
Because you weren't there.
because I wasn't there.
I felt that pain. Don't worry.
do you think
You don't know. You know how embarrassing it was to go the next day to see the coach
that's the worst?
because I couldn't even tell him I wasn't coming.
Oh, that's
So
even worse.
yeah, that was a heartbreaking.
He probably like made you do like all these sprints, work at like. Do
Well,
work.
at that point, the season's over. So.
It's like
Yeah, no, that sucked.
Was he disappointed in you?
Like, parent disappointed. Like,
That's so much worse
It
than
is.
like.
I mean, I don't
them
know which
making
is
you
worse.
work out.
no, yeah,
No.
like he gave me like, I'm just disappointed you did this.
I don't know
Like,
which one's
damn.
worse. The fact that your mom was disappointed too and the coach, or just the fact that you couldn't please them both, you know? Like
Yo.
stop
whoa,
it,
whoa.
Jess.
Hey, yo.
Yes.
Just
like-
get your head out of the
coaches
gutter,
were
pal.
always pleased.
Jess.
What's wrong with you?
Nico.
Jess. What is going on? What is genuinely going on? I guess I'll go next.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
Jamie.
happens in the Jamie household?
So when I was like 15, I was friends with two people and they were hanging out and I really liked this one guy at the time. And obviously, I don't think he really likes me back, but I think at the time, I think he was just playing with me because he liked the attention. So I was like, hey, I really want to see this person and I want to hang out with my friends. And my mom said no. All day long, she said, I can hang out with my friends after I go to the mall with her. I go to the mall with her. I get home. And I'm like, all right, so I can go hang out with my friends, right? They're outside waiting for me. And she's like, no, you can't because it's going to be too dark and we're about to have dinner. And I'm like, okay, I'll wait for dinner. And then can I go out? And she's like, no, I just don't think you can. And I'm like,
15.
Yeah. And I was like, why can't I go out? And she's like, I don't want you to. And I'm like, that's your answer? I can't go out because you just said no. And she's like, yeah. And I just got so fed up at this that I just bursted out the door and I just went anyway. And so my mom was about to call the police and do a whole manhunt for me. And I walked a mile from my house. I basically walked to the Merrick train station from my house. So that's like about a mile or two from my house. And I was almost at Sunrise. And then my friend's mom found us and picked me up, and she's like, get in the car. Hurry up and get in the car. Your mom's hunting for you. And I'm like, okay. So I get to her house, and I'm hiding out, and then my mom shows up, and yeah, it was a pretty bad beatdown. And then
How bad are we talking? Like,
let's just say my mom almost threw punches at people in the house, and then
How could you let this happen?
yeah,
How could
pretty
you let this
much.
happen?
Yeah, she's like, stay away from my kid, stay away. And I'm like, what the hell is going on?
She was very overprotective.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
helicopter parent.
pretty much.
Oh, wow.
God.
And then
Did you wear this little like monkey backpack that had?
No.
Oh yeah, Disney World. Were you, oh yeah,
No.
Disney. Were you the
Most
kid with the leash?
no.
No, your kid,
No.
like your parents didn't take you for walks.
No.
Okay.
But the part that like sucked the most is after that I got my phone taken away, and then they read every text message I've sent within that.
All the
like,
search history.
They
everything.
like, my dad has access to like every text message, so he printed out like months worth of text messages and read them all, and like they were like, it was so embarrassing, especially because they knew who I was talking about. They knew like I was talking about them. They knew that I wanted to see this guy, and they were like, you're never going to. And it was bad.
Were there unspeakable
bad.
things said in those text messages?
Huh?
Were there unspeakable things said in those text messages?
I can't remember. It's been so long. It's been like probably almost 10 years now. It's just, it's been a really long time.
I remember my manhunt when I was in the Cub Scouts of America.
You were a Cub Scout?
Yes, I was.
Me too.
I'll obey the law of the pack.
Stop it.
So, we were at I think it was Massapequa Preserve, and we had a big Boy Scout picnic, and me and my friend, we just decided, like, it's a pretty big park. Let's just walk. So we walked the outer trail, and we just didn't tell anybody. And also,
buddy system.
But
That's okay.
yeah, exactly. We're in uniform. That's right. And all of a sudden, there's a search party going out for us, like, because we've been gone for like an hour. We're just like, we're over by like the Southern State exit now. We're watching cars go by. This isn't even part of the park anymore. We're like on a hill.
Oh my
under a trestle.
God.
Yeah. So and then all of a sudden we start walking back, and like, oh, there they are, like all these freaking Boy Scouts, hip hip hooray. They walk over, they get us. They walk over. Yeah, we found them. It was like a whole search party. Like, you thought these guys, and like, these guys acted like they're gonna get their new badge, our search and rescue badge. Finished my merit.
Were you a Boy Scout, Addison?
For 1 year, I got a little weird.
A little weird.
It's a little weird. I don't know. Just some of the when you're a Cub Scout, it's mostly dads and the kids. Like, it's more fun. It's like they're just trying to you go to Monster Jam, you go to WWE. It's fun when you go with Cub Scout. Then when you get the Boy Scouts, it's like,
Monster.
all right, fundraisers, church parties,
Oh.
marching. Like, why? Like, what's the point? We're in the military because we're boys. Like, what is this? Like, what is this? And then, like, I was just looking at the Scoutmasters, and I was just saying, like, some of these guys don't have kids. Like, why are they here? Like, why are
there's
they?
some
Like,
weird ones out
why
there.
do these guys want to be around boys like this constantly? Like, just like, what is?
We all know why.
These are all and like, yeah,
They
we
want a
all
little
know
touch
why.
and feel.
But we're talking like 65 to 70-year-old guys here. Very just creepy. But no, that's not for all troops. Trust me. There's some that are very good.
We're talking about the worst
Scouts.
punishment
We're talking about Boy
and
Scouts.
Boy Scouts
Oh yeah, he made us lean on the wall.
that
one guy.
you've ever received, the worst punishment you've ever received because a mom got fed up with her son and did something crazy. Has anybody had their door removed from their room?
No,
I've
I
had
was
it.
starting with it.
Yeah, I was
but
starting with that too.
So my sister actually had that done
Good for
Good.
her.
for years. One time, I think it all started because Sam, I love my sister. I really do. Deep down, I do love her as much as I like to pick on her. She gets herself in these like weird situations. Like, for example, we were playing around, right? I like to chase her around the house because I'm bored. So I chased her around the house one time and she locked the door. And then she claimed she didn't know how to open the door. She didn't know how to open the door afterwards. So we can't get in. And my dad said, you know what? If she's not going to open it, she won't have a door. So he took it off and she had no door for like 3 years or so.
Damn.
What was her reaction when she just saw like the big rectangle just remove?
I think we were all in shock. Like, we were all like, wow. Because the kid just like had no... She just... It was just weird. Like, I couldn't explain it.
How many years ago was this?
It's been a while now.
Okay. So this wasn't like last week?
No.
Right.
This was definitely years ago. But she lost the door, and when she got it back, it was kind of weird, you know? Everyone was like, all right, you can't lock the door no more. Like, locking the door is off limits for you. So she doesn't really lock it anymore, but... I don't know. She used to do some weird, mischievous stuff. Like, she thought that, like, she used to have, like, a toy chest. It was pretty big. Like, I could fit in it, like, and almost lay down.
Well, it's not really impressive.
Well, it was almost like a coffin for me, okay? But anyway, the point being is she would have, like, some weird kind of gum collection going on in the back of it. And then she would pretend like nothing was going on. So she'd chew a piece of gum and put it in the back. And then she'd chew another piece and put it in the back. So we had like 10, 15 pieces of gum in the back of that. And that was another reason why the door was taken down. Because she was doing some weird stuff. Like, I can't explain why someone would have a gum collection. It's just gross.
When you said gum collection, I was thinking like enclosed packages.
Yeah, like retro gum.
Yeah.
No, like the kid
gum.
would chew it and then put it on the back of the chest.
It's a pretty
like
rainbow.
it was so gross.
Kind of happy you intervened.
Yeah, I'm happy that my dad did something too, because it's nasty at this point. But this kid had his door removed because he would play 5 to 6 hours worth of video games. And he would not do anything with his family at all. Do you think that, like, that's okay?
No.
That's how.
Wait, what do I think what's okay?
Do you think it's okay as a punishment to take away a door for playing video games too much?
That's the wrong punishment for that situation.
But also,
like, you take away a door if, like, the kid's acting out, like, going to parties or something.
Or, like, if they lock themselves in 24/7.
Or if he's making a list of his enemies.
Yeah, or, if he's a school shooter eventually.
Exactly.
Like that.
Well, it also says here that, like, he would start randomly yelling and physically pushing his mom for no reason. And then if she tried confiscating the laptop, he would take a screw or a pencil and just, like, unlock the doors and just find everything that she took away.
Yeah,
kind of like an Addison.
There's this place, it's called the Grippy Sock Hotel. I think the kid could benefit from that. Because I think he might be a danger to society.
Yeah.
You're pushing your mom? That's crazy.
Yeah, unprovokedly too.
It doesn't say how old he is either, so I kind of wish I knew.
No, not even. He's like, move, bitch. Just gets out of a cod match. With his buddies, like, I just lost 12 kills. I died 47 times. Move, bitch.
I think the main reason why she was taking away the door is because when she would be like, for example, like, oh, it's time for dinner, and she would try and open the door, he would start putting chairs, and then
barricading himself.
He was barricading, he would start putting a chair, or he would push the bed so that way no one can open the door, so he can continue playing in peace. I mean, I don't know if that warrants a door.
I think he's training for a tournament. We may never know.
The best thing to do, this is like one of those redneck families in the middle. Just take the chainsaw and just start sawing the door in half.
Oh my!
Make an entrance.
But then, like, you gotta buy a new door after that.
No, screw it. The kid doesn't need a door after that. You're gonna chainsaw it. Leave his door with a window. It'll be nice.
Oh, just like push the meal through.
Yeah. It's like one of those country doors. Like when you see
like a prison door.
Oh, what's that old in Snow White? She has like the double door.
Yeah. I forgot what those were called.
Then that old hag comes over for water. Yeah.
Is that what the mom is like?
I would imagine.
Damn.
No. This kid needs a good talking to.
This kid.
He could benefit from the Boy Scouts of America. That's
a nice to get out of the house.
Exactly.
He needs a good smackdown. Period.
Smackdown.
Yeah.
Smackdown.
Fridays,
Smackdown,
8 to 10,
baby.
8 to 10 on Fridays.
There you go.